Hello, hello, hello. What's up this afternoon, everyone? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Fine Monday to y'all. Monday streams are back. Good to see ya, good to see ya, good to see ya. What is up? The Mike Arnold, Elf, Bennymon. Good to see you, Benny. Jesse Doyle, Birds, Uncertain Principles, Board in the Night. It is time for Modern Horizons 2. Oh boy, I am so hyped. This is going to be so much fun. We have so many new decks to play. The first one went up on the YouTube. Squirrel Twin for Budget Magic. We have more Modern coming for Against Odds. Oh, Against Odds is so sweet. Against Odds, I don't know if you're going to guess the card or not. Ah, boy. It's a card that is one of my favorites. It is a card that I first pick and cube very, very often, and I finally have gotten the chance to build around it in Modern, and it is as amazing as I was hoping it would be. So, there's so much good stuff coming up. Today, we are Asmoring and battering cows, and venge vining, and making food, all the shenanigans with madness. That's where we're starting with, at least. We'll see. Maybe we'll go someplace else after that. We might be doing upheaval for Against the Odds. It's possible that the very first deck I wanted to build with Modern Horizons was upheaval, because oh my goodness, upheaval is so sweet. And then we'll have a poll for the next one. We already did scroll. I'm so excited. This is gonna be such a good month or two of Magic. Oh, this is like Christmas. It's like Christmas when we get new Modern cards for Modern Horizons. It's my favorite time on the Magic calendar. So, hey, good to see you, Starfish. How are you? Anyway, that's our plan for today. Modern, starting with Asmore cow food vine shenanigans. Lucid, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup here for you. Thank you. Asmoranomardicadaistinaculdacar. How good was that? That was pretty good. I think I got most of the syllables, at least. I think I was pretty close. Asmoranomardicadaistinaculdacar. Good. Give me a rating. A+? A++? I mean, that was probably pretty good, right? The You Win the Game deck was super sweet, Jake. Jesus, I really liked it. So reminders. Was that actually pretty good? All right, I will accept it. I mean, I'm probably going to call her Asmore for the rest of the stream, but Playmat Showdown. Well, I'll take a solid D+. That's better than I expected. I expected F-. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super for you. Thank you. So reminders, replay YouTube. As we invite all the old streams, including this one in the future, normal YouTube, Squirrel Twin, already live, more top 10 videos coming up. Awesome Against the Odds upheavaling on Wednesday. So much cool stuff coming up on the YouTube. A reminder that our podcast later today as well. A reminder that our sponsor today is Card Kingdom. And if you need some Modern Horizon cards, or maybe a nice Elkin Lair, a Skull Clamp, you can get them at cardkingdom.com. Even get a free MTG Goldfish sticker. Let them know you want one. They'll hook you up. So thanks to Card Kingdom for supporting the show. Otherwise, merch page, clean out Richard's garage. Donations always appreciated. Never required. $2 or more gets your message read on stream. And we have a Discord. If you're interested, check it out. So, okay, we're playing this sweet Modern deck to start with. And also, I got to ask you something first, though. We got some news today. We got to talk about this real quick, because we haven't got a chance to talk about it yet. I want your opinion. So Wizards today posted an article called Secret Lair Universes Beyond Update. And I'm not going to read this entire thing. Hey, what's up, Tim Millanis? How are you? Good to see you. But the TLDR of this is Wizards is going to make more unique Secret Lair drops based on Universes Beyond. So from other IPs, think of the Walking Dead Secret Lair drop. More of those are coming, but Wizards is going to take and print Magic versions of the Universes Beyond Secret Lair drop cards in set boosters on the list. So there's going to be the Universes Beyond other IP cards. Then there's going to be the Magic version. And they're going to be the same card as far as the rules are concerned. So you can't play 4 of these and 4 of these. You can only play 4 total. What do you think? What do you think about this solution to the problem? Okay, here's my. I have 2 concerns. My personal take is, I like that Wizards is doing this. First off, I think I would prefer them not to print any unique cards in Secret Lair drops. But if they're going to print unique cards in Secret Lair drops, reprinting them quickly in a higher supply product is a good thing. But I have two concerns. Concern number 1 is the list just doesn't actually get that many cards out there. So I would be much more comfortable if they were reprinting the cards in someplace other than the list. My other concern is it seems really confusing for new players. Like, this is the thing I was thinking about today. How do you explain to a new player that a Quarter Shield and Cathar Shield are 2 different cards? They just happen to have the exact same text and mana cost and types, but your Universes Beyond card and your list card, which also will have the same tech, be exactly like this. They'll have different names, but it'll be the same text, same abilities, etc., etc., etc. Those are actually the same card, and you can only play one of them in your deck, or 4 total copies of them in your deck. That's the part I'm a little bit worried about, is just the confusion level. I mean, I think it could potentially be kind of confusing, especially if you're not a super enfranchised player. But still, if they're going to do unique cards, which I would prefer them not to do any unique cards. It's not about Universes Beyond. It's about unique cards in Secret Lair drops. I would prefer they don't do any, but if they are going to do it, I feel like this is something, at least. I think they can tweak some things, maybe not reprint them in the list or make the list more prevalent, showing up more often, but it'll be interesting to see how it shakes out. Probably like the Godzilla cards, although I don't think it's going to have the double names on them from what Wizard said. I think it's actually going to be 2 different cards that have 2 different set symbols, 2 different names. I don't think you're going to have like Godzilla name, Magic name on the Universes Beyond card. I think it's just going to be like Gandalf or whatever. I don't know, Frodo. But regardless, we're going to have new Secret Lair drops soon, so it'll be interesting to see. Anyway, let's talk about deck number 1. Whoo! We're playing all the goodies. So this is a new take on Hollow One in Vengevine, featuring the Battered Cow. Who would have thought that Battered Cow would be seen playing in Modern? So the idea of this deck is pretty simple. What are we trying to do? We are YOLOing our Burning Inquiries and our Goblin Lores, spinning to win, hoping to get Vengevines in the graveyard and feasting Troll Kings in the graveyard. We're hoping to discard Battered Cows to make food. We're hoping to, as we discard cards, maybe discard some Blazing Root Wallows, which we can play for free to get back our Vengevines. We can also play our friend Asmoranomardicadaistinaculdacar for 1 mana if we discard a card. And when it comes into play, we get a cookbook, which can make food, which can get back our Troll King, along with our Battered Cow food tokens. And that's the plan. It's like a new, crazy, slightly abusive to animals version of Vengevine, and it looks really sweet to me. So that's what we're starting with. Let's see if Asmor and friends can actually compete in the Modern format. This deck looks wild. I'm actually really excited to try this deck. This deck looks so... Wait, where's Leagues? Oh, okay. All right, so it'll be interesting to see how good this deck is. It looks like it could be really explosive, and it also looks pretty funny. I mean, it's got a Battered Cow. Who plays a Battered Cow? Battering a cow. I would say that battering is abusive. Isn't battering like hitting? Batter. If you battered someone, that's what boxers do to each other. Like that, like Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather. They battered actually, they didn't batter each other. They should have battered each other. People were disappointed that they didn't, but in theory, if Battered Cow becomes meta, the anti-meta decks needs to be named PETA. See, Assault and Battery, there we go. We have a new donation from wow, this league's taking forever. New donation from Dirty Danchez. $20 donation. Hey Seth, I got that altered Panarbonic on your side. Thank you so much for signing it for me. It's the price of my collection now. Oh, Dirty Danchez. I tweeted a picture of it. That was a really sweet altar. I really liked it. So I'm glad it got back. Thank you so much for the donation. Did Logan Paul actually box with... Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I don't really follow the Pauls. So there's 2 of them, right? I think there's 2. One of them fought against Floyd Mayweather. It was just last night. It was like a big thing, but I don't know. I don't think... Well, I don't know about stuff like that. It doesn't feel like they're really trying. I would potentially pay to watch Logan Paul get beaten down. I think that would be funny. But it's not really that funny if they're just kind of, hugging each other and throwing a couple punches and... Ooh, Life and Limb. Ooh, let me see MTG Oracle. What would be the best Magic community boxing match? Let's say we could do celebrity boxing for Magic. I think it would be funny to have me and Vince fight for the the title of best beard. but what would be the best Crim vs. Tomer would be hilarious. Oh, I would pay to watch that. That would sell 1 million pay-per-views. Okay, so Crim and Tomer, me versus Vince. Maybe. Oh, Brad versus Corey would be really funny. Or Brad versus Siggy for best Brad. The mirror match. Oh, Caleb versus Newmont. Oh, there's got to be a good Croaky's one. Croaky, I think Croaky CBG would be fine. I think Croaky's got to fight a pro. He's got to fight like Matt Sperling or someone. One of the pros that he's always feuding with. Yeah, I don't know why. I feel like everyone should be playing Modern at the moment, but Forever is correct. It is taking a really long time to get into this match for some reason. Croaky's versus Croaky's versus his own clone. Ooh, Rosewater versus Gavin. for ultimate control at Wizards. Ooh, Prof versus Alpha Investments. Ooh, Alpha Investments is a good one. Rudy looks like he could throw down if he had to. I've never really fought anyone in my life, so Vince would probably crush me, honestly. I like messed around like with friends when I was like a teenager, but I've never been in a real fight. Ooh, Sheldon versus Command. Ooh, yes, Commander versus Captain, Sheldon versus Command Quarters. I like that. Sperling Croakies would be a good one. I would watch that one. Hey, what's up, Thor Almighty? Why is no one playing Modern? Why is no one joining this league? Barber Gross, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup to you for you. Thank you. Who other decks I'm working on that are probably gonna while we're waiting for this match to fire. So also in progress, and these ones are gonna come up somewhere. I don't know if it's gonna be on stream. I don't know if it's gonna be in videos. I'm working on Enchantress. It's not done yet. But it's coming along. Still no opponent. So it's coming along. I think Enchantress has potential to be sweet. Solitary Confinement. Oh boy. Enchantress's presence. Sith is really, really good. The other deck I'm excited for is the new and improved Shaman. Shaman with Harmonic Prodigy is so cool. I don't know how good it is yet, but Harmonic Prodigy might be the best Panharmonicon ever. And I know my Panharmonicons. Stable, first time sub. Welcome to the Fishbowl. There's 1,260 people playing this league, and none of them will play us. That's insane. Why? How does this person have 56 trophies? That is also insane. Ooh, Alias versus Amy. That'd be a fun one. But yeah, the Shaman deck will definitely play. We'll definitely play at some point soon. If I'm sweaty today, I apologize. It's like 95 and humid here. It's like ridiculously hot. Majory Killjoy, welcome to the Fishbowl for the 4th month. Thank you for your subscription. Big soup for you. Thank you. So yeah, the Shaman deck, this deck is really neat. It's built around Harmonic Prodigy, doubling up triggers. Any trigger, not just ETB triggers. This does all kinds of crazy things on Shaman or Wizards. So for example, this means Ignoble Hierarchs, Exalted double triggers. This means Rage Formers. Rage Forger's insane with Harmonic Prodigy. It doubles up the counters when it ETBs, and then it doubles up the Hell Rider when it attacks. It's really easy to have this deal a ridiculous amount of direct damage. Burning Tree Emissary becomes a ritual. 2 mana to cast, 4 mana. Elvish Visionaries drawing 2. We double up Judas Nest trigger. We double up the looting from Season Pyromancer. We double up Grumgully's Puzzle +1 counter. The deck is so synergistic. So that's how's this possible? How is it possible there's no one playing Modern right now? That is kind of mind-blowing. How can you live 5C off water boiling point? Wait, water boils at 95? Yeah, that one's definitely on the list. I feel like, so I put it together and I played a couple games with it. I wanted to do a little bit more testing with it before playing it for something, but maybe we just end up playing it because it is really sweet. I was hoping to test it. All right, we're gonna try this. We're gonna drop from the league. You know what? Let's just restart this whole thing. We're gonna drop from the league. Avert your eyes, chat. There might be some desktop. I think the messiness level is pretty high. It has been. Oh, okay. I would say that's less than half full. That's not actually that bad. That's reasonable. That's reasonable. Water boils at 100 Celsius. Oh, I live in Fahrenheit. No, no, no. I live in Fahrenheit. I don't know the conversion. Every time Tomer tells me what temperature it is where he is, it blows my mind because he lives in Canada and they use Celsius. I don't know why America, I think it's a like an ego thing or something, but for some reason we use different measures than the entire rest of the world. Which actually I feel like we'd be better off just using the metric system, honestly. But all right, let's try this again. Can we please actually play a game, Moto? Do you think the prices of boxes will come down, and what will they settle at? Ooh. So what are the current prices of boxes? I don't think they're going to come down that much. Current prices are pretty high, I would say. So current prices on Amazon, $4.19 for collector's boosters, $2.75 for set, $2.69 for like $2.70-ish for both set and draft boosters. Collector's boosters might come down a bit. The other ones, I guess, maybe they come down to like $2.50 or something, but I think what's going to come down is single prices. This is insane. Why? The set just released. Was everyone drafting? How is it possible we cannot get in a match? I don't think I've ever had this happen before. There's got to be a bug. There's got to be a ton of people playing Modern right now. Any idea when your EV article will release? We have improved EV drastically. Where it actually, I might do an article just to kind of go over some stuff, but it is now live. Modern Horizons 2 isn't up yet, but we made a big update to the site, which is huge. If you go to prices and look at a set, we started with Strixhaven, so we haven't been able to backfill yet, but we actually have an EV that updates live in real time as card prices change. So you can see Strixhaven here. When we started, collector boosters like $600 down to $300. So there is going to be one of these for Modern Horizons, and I think all future sets is idea. So you're going to be able to keep track of the EV in real time. Right now it is in... We're cursed. Maybe we've been shadow banned. Maybe Wizards was mad about my tweet about Universes Beyond. But right now the EV is ridiculously high. The EV currently we were working on over the weekend. A draft booster box is $900 EV at current prices. It's $25 a pack. But that will definitely come down quite a bit. Everyone's scared of the battered cow. This is crazy though. All right, hang on. I don't know. I don't even know what. I've never experienced this before. You know, you see more people joining the league. They're just not pairing us against them for some reason. Like, it's up 5 or 6 people since we started doing this. We got a new donation from McCary, $20 donation. Most impactful Pauper edition from Modern Horizons 2. Chatterstorm. Not even especially close. Chatterstorm is, I assume, going to break Pauper and probably get banned. But really, the set has a lot of cards which seem Pauper playable. I think Pauper can potentially get as much of a shakeup as Modern. Really, artifact lands are a big deal. Some of the new artifact payoffs are a big deal. There's some good removal spells. So Pauper's got a ton of new stuff going on for sure. I mean, we shouldn't be waiting. Like, it should just be popping up any second now. There's more people that keep joining. Like, I don't think it makes sense to start another match because this should just be working. Many people have said matchmaking is bugged and you have to wait up to 5. Oh, it's a bug? Oh, well. So in the meantime, what are we going to do? What are we going to do in the meantime? Oh, Moto. I'm going to tweet about it. I wonder, maybe it actually is just bugged. Well, that really takes away the fun from the stream. Black White Reanimator sounds sweet. I think there can also be a sweet budget Hollow One deck is a cool option. I think Affinity would be another good one. All right, what deck? I mean, I guess we can work on building a deck while we're waiting. I've already built a bunch. What Modern Horizons 2 card should we build a deck around live? Give me your opinions. Let's sort this by rarity. What card looks interesting to you? And as we wait for eventually, okay. Hold that. We will come back around. Apparently, we might have to wait longer between matches, but I think we finally get to batter some cows. When we even won the die roll. All right, we got there. Moto not making it easy, but we got there. All right, we will definitely play first. Sounds actually pretty good. Good enough, I think. We got Asmor. We got a bunch of cookbooks. So we can turn 1. Yeah, I think Grief is going to be super busted. What would you do if someone got to Ultimate Card Liberating in a game of Commander? Shuffle them up. Let's restart the game. I think it would actually be kind of cool to see. I wouldn't like it if it was happening all the time. Well, we're going to keep this. So we turn 1 Neonate. We would like one more land. Maybe we turn 1 Cookbook? Oh, maybe we turn 1 the Cookbook. So how do we play our stuff on turn 2? If we draw a land, it's easy. So we turn 1 Neonate, turn 2 discard Vengevine. Well, that doesn't get us to 2 creatures. All right, let's play. Well, we're still gonna play Neonate. Play Neonate, see what happens. Go. Turn 1 Cookbook, higher upside. Oh, it's Tron. Uh-oh. Oh, there's a land. Okay. Well. That's a tiny bit awkward. Are we just attacking this turn? Maybe we should have played Cookbook first. That might have been better. Now that we drew... Why not turn 1? Well, we couldn't... How would we turn 1 Vengevine? I think we're only playing 1 book. Are we just playing a book and attacking? I mean, we could spin the Neonate, and if we hit... There are things we could hit that would let us get the Vengevine. Alright, let's discard Vengevine. Well, Mountain is not one of those things. Cookbook. If we play the other Cookbook, we're not going to have enough stuff to discard. Well, alright. I guess that's fine. Play a couple of Cookbooks. Bread Truck! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you. Well, we could have turned 1 the Vengevine if we top deck a land, which... We didn't know we had a land. I think Neonate's a lot better if we don't draw a land, and our deck only has like 17 lands, so... I feel like if we don't draw the land, then we really want the Neonate. But because we drew the land, it would have been better to... It would have been better to go the other direction. Well... Alright, is it enough? Hollowood, Asmor, double Vengevine. But we're up against Tron, and Tron has scary, scary cards. Go to combat, hit ya. Oh, down to 12. What does our opponent have? The problem is if they play a Karn, we're going to be 1 point of damage short, aren't we? Gonna be close, gonna be close. Oh, post scoops it up! They don't have it. Okay. Even with not our best start, we still got there. And now the Blood Moons. The Blood Moons join the party. And Blood Moon is pretty good against Tron. I feel like the graveyard stuff's a little sketchy. Maybe we go down like a couple of... like a Troll King, a Battered Cow, and a Battered Cow? Let's try that. Because I feel like, well, maybe we want the Ancient Grudge too. Let's go down 2 of each. I don't know how Tron keeps going, honestly. Tron players, I swear. You could print a card that said, if you control Tron land, you lose the game, and they would still play it. Turn 1 Cookbook, then turn 2 Neonate Cookbook, discard, discard as more Hollow 1, get back Vengevine. Yeah, right, but that, remember still we didn't have a land. So you gotta remember, no, we're still mulliganing. Alright, well, we will put back Troll King and Battered Cow. This hand's not great, but it does include a Blood Moon, which is pretty good against Tron. Opponent. Expedition Map. Asmoranomardicadaistinaculdacar. Well, Wooded Foothills. Crack Wooded Foothills. Get a Mountain. Cycle Street Wraith. Asmore. Give us that Cookbook. Go. A Blood Moon emote we really need. Am I the owner of MTG Goldfish? I am not. Richard is the owner of MTG Goldfish. I am the content manager of MTG Goldfish. Well, play the Cookbook. Play the Foothills. Hit ya. Oh. This is the problem with Blood Moon against Tron. Against Tron, if you're on the draw, it can be too slow. There's no force in the deck. Only a couple of stomping rounds, and we're definitely on the Blood Moon plan. Ooh, the Ferris Stick looks sweet. The face, yeah, I may be the face of Goldfish. That's probably fair to say. Richard, he does more content stuff now, but he's still kind of behind the scenes for the most part. So, wow, if our opponent does have a payoff, gets a tower. Expedition Map. Well, opponent passes. Crack this. Stomping Grounds tapped. Well, save us, Blood Moon. You are our only hope. Combat hits ya. Down to 14. Come on, Ezzy. Opponent takes it. Well, we are definitely going to Blood Moon ya. I assume our opponent can tutor up a forest here and then maybe destroy the Blood Moon, which isn't great. Grace, I had a question. If you pay for premium, what do you get untapped premium with that? Ooh, wait, untapped premium? So I would have to check out. Oh, we should have discarded a Blazing Root Walla, definitely. I would have to check on that. What is untapped premium? I think the answer is I assume the answer is no, because I don't believe Goldfish is connected in any way to Untapped, but maybe I'm misunderstanding the question. All right, plays it. Untap Copperline Gorge. Well, land, go to combat, hit ya. So pump. Oh! Got him! Got him, got him! Boom! Tron down already. That went surprisingly well. Maybe this deck is good. All right, do we have a 20-minute wait for our next match? The arena trick on Goldfish is MTGR. Oh. You could also ask Richard. You can email him. He would definitely know the correct answer to a question like that. Richard at mtggoldfish.com. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure about the connection there. Yeah, nothing better than beating Tron. If you beat one deck, it's gotta be Tron. The Ferris deck looks sweet. On my list, I haven't got to it yet. One of the decks on my list to build is Domain. I feel like Domain can be really sweet. All right, we were talking about building a deck. Domain. Oh wait, I already got one named Domain Zoo here. Oh, with 2 cards in it. So you have Scion of Draco. You have Territorial Kavu. These can both come down on turn 2. What do we play to back up these cards? What is the best backup? Like, how else do we support them? Obviously, I would say the next card on my list would be Tribal Flame. Tribal Flame, the best old Domain card, I think. 5 damage, 2 mana, even a sorcery speed. Absurd. Intrepid Gamer, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Ren and 6 actually makes sense. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you. So possibly Ren and 6. Wild Mikado. I like the Wild Mikado possibility. What other? So one thing to keep in mind is we might be fetching out a Triome on turn 1 pretty often, but still, Mikado, a 3/3 for 1. What other potential 1-drops could fit in the deck? Uh-oh. Did our match start and we missed it? Can't afford to miss it because who knows how long it'll take for another one. So I think the question is, do we want to be super aggressive, or do we want to be super aggressive, or do we want to be more mid-rangey? I think that's going to be the question, because you could go like Nikadal, Ragavan, or something like that. Maybe some Ragavans, maybe some Loam Lions or Curd Apes. Curd Apes probably easier to... Oh, wait, we have a match. All right, keep that in mind. We'll come back to it. Or do we go more mid-rangey? Potato David, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup for you. Thank you. Ooh. So we need a land. If we... Well, I mean, we can play Asmor on turn 1. This is fine. Asmor on turn 1. We got the cow. Looking pretty battered, I would say. Oh, Pal Collector could be good. Oh, Control A. Oh, we draw land, which is very nice. So in that case, Wooded Foothills. Crack Wooded Foothills. Get a mountain. Cycle Street Wraith. Ooh, and a neonate. Well, let's just get Asmor down. Asmor Street Wraith is a pretty nice little combo. Get the cookbook, pass the turn, still 7 cards in hand. Ooh, that would be interesting to go like a Domain Shadow hybrid. That's actually a pretty cool idea. Right now we are battering some cows. Ooh, Vengevine. Oh, that's pretty awesome. So Wooded Foothills. Crack Wooded Foothills. Now, we'll see if our opponent has a counter. Hopefully they do not. Get a mountain. Play the cookbook. Play Insolent Neonate. Insolent Neonate. Discard Vengevine. Draw a card. Cookbook. Blazing Rootwalla. Yeah. Vengevine returns. Turn 2. The cow is still lurking. And we got the Troll King to go with it. We might actually be able to get back at Troll King this game. Actually, we will be able to go to combat. Smack ya. Do you have an answer, opponent? Cracking their fetch land. Would pay to see Crim and Tomer. I would also very much enjoy the Crim and Tomer fight. I think it would be hilarious. Opponent. Growth Spiral. Yup. Untapped. Down to 15. Well, we'll attack you. Opponent. Oh, Bolts of Vengevine. Sure. Seems like a temporary solution, but that is acceptable. Pass the turn. Opponent's down to 12. Battered like a... Ooh. That's actually good against Madness. Bounces Asmore. And that's fine. Opponent. Passing. Another Vengevine. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. We need another mana, but we don't have it. Unfortunately, food does not make mana. Well, go to combat. Kill Teferi. Teferi down. Oh, did we mess that up? Oh, I might have messed that up. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you're probably right, actually. You're probably right that it might have been better just to Legend Roll our Asmores and do that. Well, we discard the Vengevine. Yeah, that was not a great turn. I will accept a punt. I will accept a punt for that. Hey, what's up, Nightbot? How are you? Yeah, I guess we should just Legend Rule the Ashmores. That probably would have been the best bet. Deep fried Oreos and Twinkies. That does sound like State Fair food or something. Opponent explores. And tap land. Opponent passing. Oh, wait. Steam bounce. Untap down to 9. Oh, discard the cow. Make some food. Untap. I want a Goblin Lore, but should we Goblin Lore? Well, casting Asmore after... At the point of our last turn, we have 2 Vengevines in the graveyard. So I think that... Should we have cast 2 Asmores pre-combat? Yes. Should we have done it post-combat and not been able to get back our Vengevines? I think the answer to that is very clearly no. So... Well, let's... discard Troll King. Make a food. Play a land. Play Asmore. You don't like Goblin Lore? I think Goblin Lore and Hollow One decks are really neat. I might be a little biased, because we played them a long time ago. Well, more Asmores. 2 Vengevines. Coming at ya. Are you done yet? Sulfurfell! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super chat for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Vengevine, Vengevine. Asmore. Legend Rules. Sure, we will get another cookbook. Keep the food going. What is the lore of Asmore? Combat. Swing with everything. is our opponent doing? Like playing Niv or something? Well, attack with everything. Opponent. They need something. Pass the Vengevine. Well, we get a mountain. Pump the Rootwalla. She's a chef for a demon? It's an interesting job. Oh, we have some gift subs. Bose Madison. Handing out 5 gift subs to Nude in the Dark, Patrick Kyle, Meta Magic, and Jasper. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, do we get back Troll King? Probably. We have 3 lethal threats. Let's just pass. I don't think we get back the Troll King yet. Do you think the Troll Cow package, do you think the Troll Cow package is worth it, or would a Flame Blade style be better? Yeah, I am actually not sure. I think that both, oh, well, that is a really good Magic card. I think that both have possibilities. Alright, well, I guess we just kill this. Out of here, Omnath. Grow Spiral away and enjoy your death, 5-color Niv. Asmore's actually good. Valika, sure. That's not enough. Done, 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 done. Whew. Wait, she's a chef for a demon? Asmore wrote the Underworld Cookbook. She tried to destroy it, but a couple of copies made it to the surface. She went hunted by every living creature. Huh. What? So this is a really weird question. Is there an Underworld Cookbook? Is that a thing that it? I mean, obviously, I know Asmore is a made-up character, but has Wizards or D&D or whatever, like, has anyone printed an actual Underworld Cookbook? It reminds me of like the Anarchist Cookbook. Why? But we don't actually have. Is there like a physical? Could I go to Amazon or someplace and buy a copy of the Underworld Cookbook? They should probably do that. I would buy one of those. I don't know if I'd make the food in it, but I would have the Underworld Cookbook sitting on my bookshelf. Blood Moon seems good against our opponent's 5-color pile. Blood Moon's in. Go down one poor battered cow, a Troll King, and man, Asmore's just great. Asmore might be a little underrated, even. It's always hard during spoiler season. So we do spoiler season, and we get like 50 crazy cards, or like 20 crazy cards, and trying to like evaluate them all on the spot to get a video up in like 20 minutes doesn't give you that much time to like really think heavily about cards. But Asmore, with stuff like Street Wraith, it's actually pretty easy to be casting this on turn 1. A turn 1 3/3 with an ETB that draws a relevant card, that by itself, like, even that's just, like, absurd. Like, that is absurd all on its own. And it could get even better than that. Granite Gargoyle from Alpha is Armor's first card. Oh, is it? Granite Gargoyle. This hand is good enough. We'll lead with the cookbook, I think. Granite Gargoyle. Oh, we got a color shifted version, Modern Horizons 2. While most overworlds fortunately don't realize this, gargoyles can be the most delicious, providing you have the appropriate tools to carve them. The Underworld Cookbook by Asmore. Huh. So, alright, so was Asmore, is that just a Magic character, or was Asmore from someplace else? Like, was it originally a Magic character, or is it a character from some other IP that, like Dungeons and Dragons or something? So they just, like, were making Alpha. They're just making Alpha, and they wrote the flavor text for Asmore, and then 25 years later, we finally get a card. That actually is really sweet. About it. Ren and 6. We did not get a new Ren and 6. Well, we will discard a Vengevine, make food. About it. Passes. Copperline George. What do we do here? Oh, these are the turns that are really, really hard. Are you considering doing a viewer modern battle one of these nights now that MH2 is out? So we're definitely going to do a modern viewer battle, but there's a good chance it'll be a couple weeks at least, because there's a lot of new new decks I want to try for the stream first. But once we get through the burst of like cool new decks, that is on the list. So if we neonate, we can discard Vengevine. If we hit a Hollow One or a Neonate or a Rootwalla, we get back our Vengevines. We could also just spin Goblin Lore and see what happens. That might not be the worst. Yeah, let's just do that. Alright, spinner to win it. Goblin Lore. Well, okay. Alright. Well, not perfect, but that's a Troll King on turn 2. The cow's coming through. That is bigger than a Red 6. We did draw into a lot of lands, which is awkward, but I mean, we got 2 Vengevines. We were a creature away from just like going off. Opponent. Windswept Heath. What do they find? Painful Mana Base adding up. Just running right now, but have you talked about humans being able to vial in Asmore on turn 1? Ooh, timely reinforcements. Alright, that's actually pretty good. Gets back the land. Opponent passes. Well, there's a Rootwalla. That is good. So, Wooded Foothills. Crack Wooded Foothills. Get a Mountain. Discard. Blazing Rootwalla. Madness it. Cast it. Mega Food. Insolent Unite. Here come the Vengevines. Yes, please. Yes, please. Go to combat. Attack your face a bunch. Opponent. I haven't talked about Asmore and humans, although that does actually sound like it could work. Although I wonder, so the problem is, the problem with Asmore, that has trample. What are you doing, opponent? Soaking up 8 damage? All right, sure. They put one, I guess modern players are not used to playing against the Troll King. They put a single soldier in front of the 7/6 trample. So the problem I would say with playing Asmore in humans is while violent in on turn 0 or turn 1 is great, you don't really have a setup to be able to cast it later in the game. So I feel like consistency would be the issue. Like, sure, the explosive turn 1 is awesome when it happens, but the downside is you're going to be drawing a dead card throughout the rest of the game, which is probably a deal breaker. Oh, Do the Voidwalker is insane. It is insane. I haven't really got to play with it yet outside of Limited, but Richard has been playing with it, and it is... So, listen to the podcast. Once I finish the stream today, I upload the podcast. We talk a lot about our experiences with Modern Horizon. Richard talks a lot about... What do we draw? Oh, another Troll King. Well... Go to combat. Everything in your face. Richard talks a lot about his experiences playing with Voidwalker, and it's a really insane card. Really insane card. Opponent. Blocks. I don't think that... I don't think our opponent realized. I don't think they realized that they had trample. They did 2 turns in a... I mean, I guess in that case, they didn't really have a choice, and they're going to die anyway. Maybe this deck is busted. Maybe the kids are eating. Maybe treasure chests will be opened. We can technically cast it. It is not It is not especially likely, but it is castable. All right, so back to our zoo deck, or our domain deck. Is it better to be mid-range? So here's what I consider the core. These cards are the cards that we're building the deck for. Tribal Flame, Scion of Draco, and Territorial Kafu. I don't think there's any other domain cards that actually matter in Modern. I guess, so if you want to go super aggro, I guess you could play Might of Alara. Like, if you're super aggressive, this might be fine. Otherwise, there's really not a whole lot to see as far as actual domain cards. So the question... Oh, Omnath does seem absurd. Oh my goodness, that seems absurd. Yeah, Omnath does seem... That does seem built for this deck, doesn't it? Yeah, I guess we cannot... I guess we're dirty Omnath players, like it or not. Yeah, Omnath is just way too strong to pass up. So here's the question. This is the question. We have this 1-drop slot. In our 1-drop slot, are we taking and playing threats like Wild Nacatl? Are we playing mana dorks like Noble Hierarch to try to ramp into our bigger stuff? That is the question. That is the question. Right now we are Asmoring. We are battering some cows. Ignoble Hierarch. So go more mid-rangey than aggro. That's kind of like my initial thought is maybe play some Knight of the Reliquaries or something. Kind of go big, rather bigger with mana dorks rather than playing all the like Kurt Ape style effects. I'm not sure if the Kurt Ape plan is good enough. Ooh. Wow. Okay. Well, I mean, we're keeping this. Burning Inquiry is a harsh mistress, but when it works, it is spectacular. Something's gonna happen on turn 1. It could be good, it could be bad. We could win, we could lose. Hey, what's up, Ice Cream Lesbian? Good to see ya. How are you today? Yeah, we're a cooking stream now. Well, all right. Boom. Wooded Foothills. Boom. Actually, yeah. I mean, we definitely do it. Boom. Crack Wooded Foothills. Get a mountain. Cycle the Street Wraith. And spin it to win it. Please don't screw us over. Yeah, that's actually pretty fine. So we get a Blazing Urtwalla and a hollow one. Decent turn 1, I'd say. Not bad. Poet Forest. Noble Higher. Oh, they're Infect. Well, play the land. Go to combat attack. About it. Takes our beads. Spin it to win it. Goblin Lord. We have another new donation from... Alright, we get a Rootwalla. That's something. For free. Pass the turn. We have a new donation from Red... Uh-oh, that's Ink Moth. From Red, $5 donation. Do you think Ragavan into turn 2 Blood Moon would be viable? See so much tiny and other greedy mana bases in Modern at the moment. I definitely plan on trying it. Ooh, the land is not the worst. Ugh, well... Play the land, crack the land. We can't make our opponent block, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so Goblin Lore. Spin it to win it. Oh, no. Well, we battered a couple cows, but we did not discard our Vengevines. Actually, Asmore's huge, though. Asmore can shoot down... It can shoot down infect creatures! Oh, that's so big. That's so big. Asmore's just insane. Go to combat. Attack you. Who would have thought the Demonic Chef would be such a good Magic card? Opponent. I definitely plan on trying it. The question is going to be how consistently can you get in the hit? Turn 2 Blood Moon's great in a lot of matchups. No doubt about that. The question is how consistently are we able to do it? Opponent drops to 9. Can they kill us? Can Asmore save us? Do they have hexproof? Another Hierarch. This one Ignoble. And an Ink Moth. About it. Okay. Sure. We can still do it. 6 damage. 6 damage. Opponent combat. We can wait till they tap out though. Like all the way out. Ah! Opponent passes! Yeah, I mean I think this is a game. Wow. I don't think our opponent knew what old Asmore did. Oh, they had colorless protection too. All right. Opponent saves the Noble Hierarch. We will Insolent Neonate. Discard Vengevine. Ooh, draw land. Go to combat. Attack with everything. I think we still just win though, don't we? Opponent. Pump it. Pump it. Kill ya. Ha! Take that in fact. Oh, what was our opponent doing? Like that was a very weird sequence. So what was our opponent thinking there? They were thinking they were gonna get us to punt, basically. Is that where our opponent was at? They were just like thinking we were gonna misplay. I mean, not that that's a horrible thought. It has been known to happen. But they were like, so they fired up Ink Moth, scaled up it, paused for a long time, passed. Oh, maybe they thought they had lethal. That could be. Fury works great with Vengevine. Yeah, there is currently no Fury in this deck, although maybe there should be. Like Fury does seem decent in this deck. Ooh. All right. Yeah, Asmore's removal ability is actually kind of insane. Ace is a death for the second month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, Fury with Vengevine is good. I should update the record. We're actually kind of killing it at the moment. Huh. Is this good enough? We can, yeah, that's actually fine. We can Lightning Axe Asmore on turn 2. That's reasonable. Reasonable, assuming we're, Oh, now we probably gotta just kill this. Ugh. Well, we need another discard outlet. Land, Mountain, Lightning Axe. Blazing Ruala. Combo. Out of here. Pass the turn. It's going great, Chunk Me Daddy. How are you? We are currently 2-0 and kind of killing it. All right, the Noblest of Hierarchs. We just need a discard outlet, basically. Another Ignoble Hierarch. Pota passes. Oh, that is a discard outlet. Oh, that's a great discard outlet. This, discard this, play this. Yeah. Insolent Neonate. Land. We will discard a Vengevine. We will Azzy. Get back the Vengevine. It's a combo. Tutor up the cookbook. Go to combat. Hit ya. Maybe this deck's actually just really good. Yeah, it seems like our opponent's playing all the Hierarchs about it. Wow, this is a weird build of Infect. Alright, Inky. I mean, that is a threat. Can they one-shot us is the question. We don't actually have removal at the moment, unfortunately, and we don't have a way to get it. Copperline Gorge. Land. Combat. Attack you. Ugh. Watch us die in one attack. I think the 4 cookbooks are worth it. Like, the 4 cookbooks are tutorable. So worst case, we just tutor them up, and it gives us random stuff to discard to our rummaging effects. So I think it is worth playing for. Well, all right. Can you 10 us? It's always scary when Infect gets to untap. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This time I think Scale Up actually is lethal. Sylvan's Crying in Infect. It is removable, but it requires 2 treasures. And currently we can make 1. But gonna be too slow to make 2. Next turn we can have removal up, but yeah, Asmor, sack 2 food, target creature deals 6 damage to itself. That's actually hilarious against... Wow, this is a weird build of Infect. It's actually hilarious against Phyrexian Obliterator. What do you think about Cookbook with Oval Chase Daredevil? Oval Chase Daredevil. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield under your control, you may return Oval Chase from your graveyard to your hand. I mean, that does seem like good food production. Dolly, welcome to the Fishbowl. I would say, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Ah, opponent scooped it up. Okay, we'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. We were busy talking about other things like Daredevils, and opponent just, they're done. They're done. So Daredevil, I don't know if I'd want to play Daredevil in this build, but I think, wow, we haven't even lost a game. Is this deck just busted? Are we just going to stumble our way to, I mean, we already fed the kids. We're just kind of crushing people. I would say that Ovaltine Daredevil would probably be sweet in some sort of Calvin style build where you can take advantage of all the repeatable treasures. Prismatic Ending for the Domain deck. Let me look that up. Oh. League, we're getting matches much quicker. I don't know why it took us 10 minutes at the start of the stream, but now we're getting matches much quicker. Prismatic Omen. Oh, wait. Ending. That is reasonable removal. Prismatic Omen would be funny. Probably too much mana to be good, but... this hand... This hand doesn't seem like it does it. Well, we're on the draw. Neonate can discard a Vengevine. We do have 2 Vengevines. I mean, maybe we just keep 2 Vengevines and trust we're going to get there. If we top deck Blazing Rootwalla, this hand's pretty good. Well, we still only have 1 discard outlet. Yeah, I could see Oval Chase plus Cookbook being really good in a cat food deck. Let's mulligan. Ooh, okay. Well, that's fine. Put a Cookbook to the bottom. Trust that we're gonna get it with Asmor anyway. What is the best sideboard tech against this deck? So Graveyard Hate is somewhat relevant. Graveyard Hate to Fairy style effects can shut down Madness. I don't know if there's anything that's just straight up game over against it though. Soul Scar Mage. Well, land, crack it. Mountain. Neonate. Yeah, Leyline of the Void and Graveyard Hates is very strong against it. Opponent. Swift Combat. Attacks. Let's block. Sag discard the cow. This might actually be a tough matchup for us. I mean, better the cow get some food. Draw a land, please. More cows. Okay. Well, we have many cows. How about it? Soulscar. Oh no, number 3. We need something good to happen here. Cycle Street Wraith. Down to 16. Draw. Well, spin it to win it. Be good, Burning Inquiry. Don't discard our hollow ones. Okay. Well, land. Asmore. Alright, this isn't the worst. Land Asmore, get the cookbook, so we can next turn get back a Troll King. This might be good enough. We might be able to cook our way out of this. Hollow one for free. Go. And we can use the removal mode if we have to. Oh, it's going to be close. That was good. That was very good. Hey, what's up, Kithro? I'm doing wonderfully. How are you? I have been loving playing Modern since Modern Horizons 2 came out. I'm having so much fun. Oh, it's so much fun. There's just so many sweet decks. I would take a Modern Horizons every year. Do one every summer. I would be content. Time it for the summer. Summer's the dead time for Standard. Oh, did you see Historic this weekend? How many of you watched the Strixhaven Championship? Ugh. It is a bit rough. Historic, I think we're already to the point where Historic needs bannings. Well, block and block. See what happens. The question's going to be, we don't have any Vengevines. Do we use Asmore? Do we use a food for removal? The Jeskai Championships, yeah. I feel like we already got a banned Brainstorm. Silvos, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Lightning Bolt on Hollow 1. Okay. So, Hollow 1's going to die. And Lava Dart. Yeah, that's tough. What do we do here? Yeah, there were 31 out of 32 possible Brainstorms. I feel like Brainstorm's just kind of breaking Historic at this point, honestly. No, sorry, food. Yeah, kill it. Lose our hollow one. Drop to 12. Opponent is down to 1 land at the moment. Clever Lumimancer. Play the cookbook. Insolent Neonate. Bloodstained Mire, go. I don't like where we're at now. Our win streak might be coming to a brutal end. Have you tried Hammer Time in Historic? I've been playing it, and it's terrible but pretty awesome when it goes off. Actually, yes, I have. That is something that is maybe coming up in the near future. Ooh, well, all right. Underworld Cookbook. Discard Blazing Rootwalla. Cast Blazing Rootwalla. House is close. Mega Food. Crack Bloodstain. We could actually use a cow. We need a battered cow to make more food. Burning Inquiry. Well, discard. Burning Inquiry. Make a food. Attack. Actually, is that too greedy? How do we win this game? Is there a way that we can win this game? What do we do? Why is your stream just you and chat whining about cards all the time? I think that's a funny take on the stream, but I appreciate your perspective. I mean, I feel like there's this weird. We got to kill Arcanus. We can't let that flash things back. That beats us for sure. All right, let's attack with Blazing Urwala. Pump it. Opponent goes to 10. I feel like there's this weird. Split in the community with. All right, another Swift Spear. I think there's some philosophical differences in the community about bannings in specific. My personal, all right, opponent, another 1-drop. Well, if they ever found a spell, their hand's gonna do things. Well, go to combat. Wow, this is really close. This actually doesn't trade up, does it? Well, attack with Rootwalla. Opponent takes it to 5. Oh, now what? So if they draw a spell, 2, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, block. Can we cycle? Is it even worth cycling? What could we cycle into that would be good? Not much. All right, we'll just pass. All right, whiff. I feel like there's a bit of a philosophical difference in the community about how to handle bannings. Well, that's not bad for our opponent. I kind of come down on the side where when things are broken, fix them. And I don't think it's I don't know. I don't see it as complaining to talk about what changes I would like to see happen in formats. But then I know there's other people who are kind of on the other side where they don't really want bannings or changes under any circumstances. So I think it's just differences in philosophy, I would say. I'll go to combat. Attack. Attack with Blazing Urwala. The problem is Asmore trades with... They block. Asmore just trades with one of these. Alright, we'll get in with the Urwala. They gotta trade one of these years. Alright, there's a block. There's the pump. Opponent stays at 5. We don't really have burn to close out the game. That's not a part of our deck. About it. Wow, cashes in the can. It goes to 4. Oh, this is ridiculous. Opponent. 3 cards in hand. This is so close. Mountain. What do you got? Combat. No attacks. Well, we will discard the cookbook. Make a food. Untap. That's actually... Well, Go to combat. Yeah, is it worth getting back the troll? Is it worth leaving up removal? This game ended up being ridiculously close. Ah, the deck's been sweet so far. Ooh, Domain Zoo. Guy on YouTube channel ran a list, said the one drops are pretty bad as they want a triome. Yeah, that's what I would assume is that you're going to be trioming on turn one most of the time. Are we just going for it? All right, well. All right, Feasty Boy. Your go. Don't die. Please. Please don't kill us. Opponent sacks again. Untaps. 4 cards in hand. Oh my god. This game is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. I think. And opponent scoops it up. Oh! Okay. Okay. I can't believe we got there, but we did. And it's working. It's still working. You cannot get back the troll at instant speed, unfortunately. Activate it only during your turn. So Lightning Axe, I guess, in. We don't really have life gain. We just, well, I guess we have the food in our main deck. So maybe we'll trim a Street Wraith. I think we just want to race. We want to race. 1 cow, 1 feasting Troll King. Run it like that. Asmore to the rescue. Opponent. Why not attack with Asmore first, then cast it when you discard? So Asmore does not actually have madness. It's weird. It has a unique ability. Yeah, we'll try this. We sided out a Street Wraith and still have 2, which is painful, but Sacred Foundry tapped. Asmore has an ability where if you discarded a card, you can cast it. Oh, this is going to hurt so much against Burn. We ended up winning that last one, just barely. Well, yeah, cycle. Shock. Asmore. Get the cookbook. Make some food in the future. Pass the turn. All right, not bad, not bad. About it. Asmoranomardicadaistinaculdacar. All right, chat. Send me Savronella MTG Goldfish deck. Wow, just firing these off. Storming. Send me videos of how to correctly pronounce this. Not that I will listen to you, but wow, double mana Morphos into Lightning Bolt. All right. I mean that's legal. I wish we had a land. Ooh, all right, cycle. All right, there's a land. So play the land. Crag the land down to 13. We are killing ourselves a bit. Underworld. Underworld Cookbook. Insolent Neonate. Go. Setting up for the future. Setting up for the future. Sam Black pronounced it well on the MTG podcast last week. I mean, I'm sure that it is pronounceable if you practice. But it's not, I mean, it is a ridiculous word. Wow, opponent's not doing much of anything. They get a Luris. Okay. Tormod script. Well, we will discard a Troll King, make a food. Go to combat. Hit ya. Down to 19. Tap land. Go. Tormod script is kind of a problem. We do need to kill this Luris. We cannot let Luris live. That's a bad deal. This is one of the clunkier burn draws I have ever seen a burn player play. Mishra's Bobble. Passes. You know what? Maybe we try to Burning Increate out of their hand. Ooh, Vengevine. Well, land. Burning Inquiry. See what happens. Please discard the Luris. No. And we discarded our removal. Ooh, that's not good. Cycle Street Wraith. Lose some life. Cast a hollow one. Goblin Lore. Spin it to win it. Oh, we drew Blazing. Wait, we can discard it still. Okay, well. Discard Blazing Rootwalla. So this is going to force our opponent to crack the Tormod's Crypt. To avoid the Vengevine, I assume. Yeah, there's a Tormod's Crypt. There's still a Luris coming, though. Which is an issue. Go to combat. Hit you. And we're at 11. They're at 19. Opponents had the weirdest draw, and it's still not actually working out for us. The magic gods are with you today, or the devil. Maybe it's the devil has a debt to the chef. That seems possible. I mean, Luris is the issue. Luris can loop Tormod's Crypt and Mishra's Bauble. And eventually, I mean, we can get back a Troll King at some point, but I'm not even sure that's going to be enough. We've kind of spent our hand, and our board is existent, but it's not great. Poke Master X Matty, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for our new subscriber. The kids need a snack at least a little snack. I mean, we're already 3-0, so we know there's going to be a snack at a minimum. Mishra's Bauble. I feel like this might be one of our tougher matchups. The direct damage is a concern. Opponent getting frisky. Sure. I mean, I think we need our Hollow One to live, so I mean, if we got 3 bolts, cast them in our face. You got us. Gavig, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super for you. Thank you. Opponent hits us to 9. Light up the stage. 2 Swift Spears. How do we get out of this? Mountain. Swift Spear. Even more Swift Spears. And, oh my god, Soulscar Mage. So many threats. Too many threats. Opponent cracks a bauble. Draws a card. Hollow One. Well, discard Troll King. Go to combat. Hit ya. Opponent. Yeah, Swift Spear Tron. Pretty good Tron at the moment. Well, get back a Troll King. Hollow One number 2. And hope for a miracle. Opponent untaps. 1-drop Horde. I mean, the thing is, our opponent's still at 12, so we need 2 more turns, probably. Chimmick, welcome to the Fishbowl. Down to 11. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super for you. Thank you. Quick reminder that our sponsor today is Card... Wow, they're cracking their... Weird. Our sponsor today is Card Kingdom. If you need some magical cards, you can get them at cardkingdom.com. I feel like maybe our opponent's deck is... I don't even know. I don't know how they're not killing us, honestly. I feel like they should be killing us, but they're not nearly as consistently as I would expect. Opponent. Bauble. Luris Loop enabled. Cracks it. I mean, we know they're in their deck because we've seen them, but opponent. Full attack. Well, block. 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 Yeah, we're probably getting blown out here. Opponent's just drawn so many cards. If they have a bolt, I think we're just going to die. Hey, what's up, Bobbernaut? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Do you remember when Eldraine was spoiled and everyone saw Troll King and thought it was Hogak 2.0? Maybe it actually will be. Yeah, I mean, it takes more work, but it is very powerful. It can be very powerful in the right deck. You got to have the battered cow, but... Mutagenic growth. Draws a card. Wow. Does this mean we win? Oh! Oh! Oh my god! Wow! Wow, the win streak! We still haven't dropped a game! What a top deck! Yes! We are 4-0, 8-0. And there will be treasure chests to open. Make the main mid-range with Dry to the Ilson Grove, Bring to Light, Valky, Scapeshift, Triumphs. Ooh, Bring to Light. That would be an interesting take on it. Whew. Yeah, I feel like maybe people don't know how to play against the deck yet. That does seem possible. All right, so I think maybe we just play the Hierarchs. Maybe we play eight Hierarchs? Maybe all of our 1-drops are Hierarchs. Oh yeah, they should be Time Spiral, you're right. So this is a 2-drop. General... I want to build a General Rockerick deck. I wonder, maybe there's enough. Maybe we play as like a 1-of. I feel like this card can be the centerpiece of its own deck. Knight of the Reliquary is interesting. So I don't know. I don't know about Bring to Light. Maybe. I feel like Bring to Light might be a little bit too slow. Ooh, Bloodbraid. Bloodbraid can hit Renin 6. Ooh, actually, that's kind of sweet. I mean, we could play more General Rockricks, I guess. Maybe we play like 3 General Rockricks and then Bloodbraid Elf. All right, Bloodbraid Elf. And then what about Shardless Agent? Is that good enough? Man, what about something like that? How horrible / awesome is that? Knight of the Reliquary does seem good. Alright, still waiting for a game. Knight of the Reliquary does seem good too. I don't know if we need... Well, so Dryad, I feel like it's going to depend on if we're going with General Ferris Rockerick. Like, if we're going to play General Ferris, then I feel like we need to maximize our multicolor cards. Ooh, Fire and Ice could be cool. You think no mana dorks? Oh, won't the deck be really slow? Well, I guess we might be getting a tap land on turn 1 anyway. Well, turn 1 Asmore. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Bloodstained Mire. Cracked Bloodstained Mire. Can we finish it off with the 5-0? We will get Mountain and Cycle Street Wraith. And what do we find? Would you consider any number of Oval Chase Daredevils in this list? I don't think that Oval Chase Daredevil would do enough in this list. I think that Daredevil can be really sweet in a... I feel like Daredevil can be very sweet in like a cat oven style deck, where you can take advantage of repeatable food, but I don't know. So what would I do? Basically, every turn we could discard it to cookbook to make a food. I feel like, for one thing, I feel like we have other things we want to discard. And the other is, I don't know if we have enough, well, maybe Asmore and Troll King's enough. Yeah, I don't know. I think that there is a shell using cookbook and Oval Chase, Dragster, Daredevil, that could be really good. I'm not sure if just slotting into this deck would be good enough. Is a new set coming to Arena? Unfortunately, no. I wish it was. I feel like that's one of Arena's... biggest mistakes, or Wizards' biggest mistakes with Arena. If sets like this came to Arena, they would make Wizards so much money. Like, so much money. Wizards, people would give them so much money just for limited. And that doesn't include how ridiculously priced Historic is. People would give them wildcards for Historic. I guess this is... Oh, this is combo. I guess this is probably a somewhat difficult set to put on Arena compared to other sets. Come on. Land. That is a land. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. Blazing Ruwala. Get back that Vengevine. The clock is on. Combat hits you for 7. Can we race the Lotus Bloom opponent? They're probably paying ad nauseum. Oh, we got a new donation. Come on. 5-0. Let's finish it off with a 5-0. New donation from Esai Hunt. $3 donation. Hello, Seth. I sent you an Asmore pronunciation guide. If you're interested, I certainly am. Where did you send it? Oh, I just saw it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Alex. I appreciate it. Have you played any of the new modular cards? Such as any of the new builds of Hardened Scales. Have not played any of the new modular cards yet. It's on my to-do list. Profane Tutor suspended. I'll play the cookbook. Pump the dork. Hit ya. 2. But they can potentially have a way to keep themselves alive. I don't actually know if this is going to be enough. We might still be losing. Profane Tutor ticking down. Lotus Bloom ticking down. Come on, no Phyrexian on lives. No Angel's Graces. Just take your beating and die. Opponent to 1. Oh, gonna go out on their own terms? Suppose the vault. What did they name? Naming Abandon Reason. Good choice. One more. And we actually pull off the 5-0. Oh, all right. How can we hate on ad nauseum and get this 5-0? How long does it take to make an against the odds deck? It really depends on the deck. It really depends on, I guess, how difficult the card is to build around and whether or not I have built around it before. Like, some cards I'm pretty familiar with. Other times, like, okay, so one card that keeps coming up on Against Odds Bowl, and it hasn't won yet, but I'm sure it will win eventually, is Booby Trap. I have never built a Booby Trap deck before. It's also a really janky, very bad card. I feel like building a booby trap deck is going to be very difficult and take a long time. On the other hand, if the card is not as janky, or if it's a card we've played a lot, like Panharmonicon, then it gets a lot quicker. So it really depends on the card in the week, I think. Well, Chewer's good. Maybe Grudge? I don't know if Blood Moon's enough. The thing with Blood Moon is they have a lot of artifact mana. Booby Trap, I would probably try to copy it. That was the first thing. When I was thinking about how you'd build a deck around it, the first thing that came to mind was trying to copy it. Maybe we got on 2 Troll Kings, 2 Cows. Is Blood Moon actually relevant? Yeah, Blood Moon I don't think is enough. Ancient Grudge might be fine. Actually, Foundation Breaker is probably just better. Let's go up to Foundation. Let's bring in all the evoke creatures and run it like that. Try to smash him quick. Whew. I mean, opponent even had a good draw too. It just was not quite good enough. Double Street Wraith, but no payoffs. 2 cookbooks. Life total's not relevant, so we can spin these. We do have a Goblin Lure for turn 2. I feel like we need this deck to be very fast. Hey Seth, so now we have more domain support. Can you make an ATO deck with the original domain card, Coalition Victory? Ooh, we played Coalition Victory on Against Odds a long time ago, but it might be time to revisit it. Yeah, that is a good idea. I actually don't think that Blood Moon is very good against them because they have Lotus Bloom and other artifact mana. So I'm not sure it's actually that effective. Maybe I'm thinking of it wrong. I mean, so we're gonna have 3 draws to get a turn 1 Hollow One or Asmore. Did our opponent keep? They did. I think we mulligan. Well, okay. I think this hand's actually better. So we have turn 1 Asmore. Once we get our mana, we can blow up an artifact or an enchantment. That actually seems decent. There's a new zombie squee. A Dimir... what is it? Master of Death? Something like that. Opponent. Thoughtseize. Alright, well. I don't know if the discard are so the idea of turn 2 troll would be to play a cookbook, discard a card, play the other one, discard 2 cards, get back troll, try to attack on turn 3. I don't know if that's actually very good. That's kind of like discard our whole hand and maybe kill our opponent on turn 5. I don't know if that's enough against what our opponent's doing, honestly. Alright, opponent takes the Hollow One, which does cut down on our explosiveness a bit. Well, Cycle Street Wraith. Oh. Ooh. Okay. Oh, now this is very tricky. So if we cycle, we can play Hollow One, but then we can't play Asmore. If we Asmore and we draw land, I think Asmore's better, actually. I think we Asmore. Because if we Asmore and draw land, then we're set up to do it all next turn. We can, next turn, if we draw land, we can cycle this, cookbook, discard Blazing Root Walla, play the Hollow One. Like, that's the best outcome about it. Tutor suspended. That's a land. Well, Bloodstained Mire. Correct, Bloodstained Mire. Stomping Grounds. Untapped. Cycle Street Wraith. Play Underworld Cookbook. Discard. Blazing Root Walla. Cast it. No Vengevines this time, but still not bad. Hollow one. Hit ya. Down to 15. Come on. Come on. Can we close it out? Opponent ticking down their suspended demonic tutor. We can try to mess with their hand with this Burning Inquiry. Wow, so close. They are going to get to tutor, I think. 3, 6, 10. Opponent land. And suspends another tutor, Ambitious, and Serum Visions. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Let's get this win. Opponent passes. We draw land. Go to combat. Attack. Pump. Hit ya. I don't think we Burning Inquiry yet. I think we Copperline Gorge pass. Yeah. So opponent gets to tutor, but if they tutor up Phyrexian Unlife, we can Foundation Break it and then win. I guess I could tutor up Angel's Grace just to try to stay alive. They shouldn't be able to win yet, right? Hopefully. I guess maybe with Thassa's Oracle. Well, land Thassa's Oracle, Spoils of the Vault, I guess would do it. We have a new... If we were on the play, we would have had him dead by now. We have a new donation from... S.O. Hunt. How much do you get my pronunciation on stream? I worked for it way too long. No worries if it's not going to happen. Oh, So... I would like to put it on stream. I just need to... I would need to look at it first, just to... Not that I don't trust you, but one of my rules about streaming is not to play videos that I have not first seen myself. So I would have to see it first. I will see what I can do after this match. I will see if I can make it happen. Thank you so much for sending it in, though. All right. Untap. Land. I'll go to combat. Attack you. Opponent. Angel's Grace goes to 1. Well, Burning Inquiry. Oh, we might have helped our opponent. They just discarded a tutor. All right, well, pass the turn. They get to tutor again. Come on. Tell us. We made our opponent discard 2 lands and a Profane Tutor, which is probably cards they didn't want. We might have upgraded their hand. Oh, a Yoshi Hunt. That makes more sense about it.
Hello, Seth. I'm telling you how to pronounce your...
Opponent. Damn. Wow. Oh! 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 The magic gods smile upon us! The magic gods smile upon us! Good thing we didn't discard the land! That's a Vengevine! Hard cast! And that is 5-0-10-0! 5-0-10-0! We did not drop a game! We did not drop a game with Asmor and Vengevine and friends! Well, I mean, obviously we got a smidge lucky to top deck the Vengevine. Whoo, the kids are eating good. The kids have a feast. Yeah, that is that is 11 treasure chests to crack open. Before we do, it appears we have a pronunciation video from a Yoshi hunt. Let's see the correct pronunciation of our deck here, and then we'll feed the kids.
Hello, Seth. I'm telling you how to pronounce your favorite Magic the Gathering card as Asmoranomardicadaistinaculdacar. That's how you say it.
Wow, that was a ridiculously impressive pronunciation. It's gonna take me some practice to get it that good, a Yoshi hunt. But thank you. That was I'm gonna hold that video, reference it, and practice in the future. That was the smoothest pronunciation I've heard of the name. All right, let's crack them open. 11 treasure chests, 5010 with Asmor. Here we go. Let's get some goodies. Chest number 1, hopefully we get new MH1s. Wrong Modern Horizons. A Eula Suite, Wrong Modern Horizons, though. 20 play points, that's not a bad thing. Well, 10 to go. We still got plenty. Ooh. Oh. Fury's gonna be that card. I swear. Fury's going to be the brutal one, because it means that you got lucky enough to open one of the mythics from the really expensive cycle. On the other hand, it means you got unlucky enough to hit the horrible one that no one actually wants. If you look at the prices, Endurance, $49, Solitude, $35, Grief, $29, Subtlety, $22. Let's scroll down a bit. Fury, $6. Maybe the promotional one's a little more, maybe not, but yeah. So I mean, 6 tickets is still not fine. It's still okay value, but it is not one of the high end ones from the cycle. Next up, we get Silent Sunsinger, 2 mana, 2/2, pay 9 mana. It and each other creature with the same name get +3/+3 until end of turn. Graveborn Muse. Commander Classic. I do like me some Graveborn Muse. I feel like I don't see as many Graveborn Muses in Commanders as I used to. Hypersonic Dragon. Sweet card that never really made it in Standard. Shows up in Spellslinger Commander decks once in a while. 7 to go. Grief. Inspiring Refrain. Draw 2 cards. Exile it with 3 time counters on it. Ooh. I actually didn't realize. Did they add the rest of the Commander cards? Did they add more Commander 2021 cards? Well, it's worth 11 cents. Wither Scale Worm, not very good. It is big, but not very good. 6 to go. Come on, complete set, 50 pack, something like that. Primordial Hydra, a pretty sweet Hydra. 25 play points, not much value. All right, come on. Next up, we get Clickbait Troll, Stratus Dancer, Christopher Funk. Thank you. Welcome to the Fishbowl, and thanks for the congratulations. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Big soup for you. Thank you. Next up, we get Djinn of Wishes. Basically an intro deck card. 3 more chances. Can we get something good? Oh. I always get excited when I see LED, and I forget that they printed a promo and it's not worth anything. LED, the original, $1.92. If it was a paper treasure chest, we'd be retired. Retirement money. 2 more to go. Jeff DC for the 9th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for the subscription. Big super cheer for you. All right, next up we get Hound of Griselbrand. Not a great Griselbrand. Well, last one. At least we got a Fury. We get the Nightmare treasure chest. Literally. Oh, well, I gotta say, that deck was sweet. It doesn't go much better than 5-0, 10-0. We absolutely crushed people. It was great. It was fun. It was awesome. So about the deck, and then I think maybe we just try some Shamans. I will warn you, the Shamans, it's a work in progress. Squirrel Twin's on the YouTube. It is on the YouTube. I'm sure we will probably do non-budget Squirrel Twin at some point, but probably won't do it today because you can watch it on the YouTube channel. So about this deck, what is our takeaways from the deck? The Battered Cow Feasting Troll King package, I'm not sure if that's worth it or not. I think that it was good in some games. I think the real true all-star is Asmor. Asmor is insane. It is insane. It is so strong. Way better than I thought. It came down on turn one consistently. 1 mana 3/3, already strong. Its food ability was shockingly relevant. The removal was super key. So Asmore's a real deal. It's a real deal. The cookbook was good. Jachi, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. And then, of course, we know Vengevine Hollow One is good. Blazing Root Wallow really helps power him up, being the free spell just like in Legacy. So I like the deck. If you want to do something a little different in our new format, and you like being aggro, you like Hollow One's Vengevines, I would definitely recommend it. So, all right, let's I don't know if we'll go 5-0, 10-0 with this deck. So I will warn you, this is a deck that I've been messing around. How good was Troll King? It was okay. So the upside of Troll King is you're not really planning on casting any of the cards, so it's kind of just free value for discarding stuff. The downside is, I think we Troll King once, maybe twice in our 10 games. So it's not something that actually comes up very often. There is a bit of tension because Asmore's removal's ability is actually surprisingly strong. So there was a bit of tension as to, do we want to like sack all of our food to get a Troll King? Do we want to use it for removal with Asmore? So I don't think it's bad, although I would consider Troll King Better Cow a bit of a flex slot. Like, maybe there's another package that would be even more powerful to run there, but it certainly wasn't bad. All right, so let's try some Shaman. So Shaman, this deck, as I said, it's a bit of a work in progress. It is not finished, but this is a deck built around Harmonic Prodigy. Harmonic Prodigy, it's a really sweet card. When it doubles up the triggers of Shaman or Wizards. This is Shaman Tribal. Many of our Shaman have triggered abilities, and this is any trigger. It's not just enter the battlefield triggers. So what this means is, Ignoble Hierarch, double Exalted trigger. Elvish Visionary, double card draw. Burning Tree Emissary, doubles up the mana. Seasoned Pyromancer, double filtering. Judas Death trigger, double pings. Grumgully, double counters. But the big one, and the real payoff of this deck, is Rage Forger. Rage Forger, when it enters the battlefield, you put a +1/+1 counter on each Shaman you control. 2 counters if we have Harmonic Prodigy. And then when a creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it attacks, it essentially does a Hellrider impression. It pings a player or Planeswalker. Both of those abilities double up. Double the counters and double the pings, which is absolutely insane. We have Flamekin Harbinger to find our Rage Forger, and that's essentially the deck. You're essentially just trying to be aggro. Collected Company, 2 Shamans for the price of 1. Favorite sideboard card, Goblin Rune Blaster. I didn't even realize a Goblin Rune Blaster was a Shaman, but it is a Shaman. It's a Shaman that blows up a land with its ETB kicker. So this is what we bring in against Control and Trod style decks. Can come down early with the help of Ignoble Hierarch. Eternal Witness might be worth considering. It's a card that I was wondering about. I don't know if I could find room for it in the main deck. We could play one in the sideboard maybe. It is good with Coco and Harmonic Prodigy, but let's just give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. I don't know how good the deck is. Like I said, I played like a couple of games with it. I definitely consider it a work in progress. So if it's a disaster, it's a disaster. But when it comes together, it is really sweet. Do I have this deck exported? I will... okay, I do. Alright, I will update it in the chat. And then, of course, on Wednesday, we're upheavaling. Don't miss Wednesdays against the odds. Wait, but Grumgully doesn't work. Why doesn't Grumgully work? Did I miss something? I think it should work, right? It's a Shaman. Each other non-human creature you control enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter. Compared to like Metallic Mimic, is it the same wording? Each other creature you control of the chosen type enters with an additional +1/+1 counter. I think I should double up. Hmm. All right. All right. All right. All right. No, no Grumgully. You've convinced me. Well, I told you it's a work in progress. So I think you're right that Grumgully is probably. All right. We'll try the Eternal Witness then. Oh, sorry. I got a bit of a cold over the weekend. I had my brother in town with my little nephew, and they had a cold, and I got a touch of the cold. So excuse the coughing. All right, no, we're good. I too would like to avoid dying. No, that's another. I have too many brothers. My basketball brother is in Puerto Rico at the moment, actually, with a couple of other, a couple more brothers. But yeah, they're down in Puerto Rico. Yeah, Eternal Witness it seems good. A little slow, but it is powerful. Are you a good at basketball? So I used to be decent. I mean, not as I think my younger brothers are better than me, but back in my day, I used to be pretty good though. How many brothers do I have? Let's see. There's nine kids in my family altogether, and I have three sisters. So there's me, five brothers, and then three sisters. So a massive pile of family members. I once asked Wyatt Darby which MTG content creator pro basketball would be on his fantasy MTG basketball team. You were not on his short list. Fair enough. Oh, my mom actually, I think definitely enjoyed it. Catholic. So my dad was Catholic, but actually grew up more like I guess evangelical, probably like conservative Christian type upbringing, but not Catholic. Uh, but yeah, before my dad got married, he was Catholic. Have you ever played basketball with any MTG pros? I haven't. That's probably why I'm such a low pick in the fantasy draft. How do I remember birthdays? I don't even try. I instituted a no birthday present policy back when I was back when I was still like a teenager because it's just so much. How are you supposed to do it? How are you supposed to keep up with, especially now like that we're getting older. Like now I have two of my siblings have kids of their own. There's so many people. And you got grandparents, you got siblings and parents and nephews and nieces. Too many people. Too many people. Um, how tall am I? I'm like 6'4" ish, 6'3", 6'4", somewhere in between. 6'3" and a half, I think, officially. I guess apparently that surprises people. I didn't realize. Apparently people think I'm a lot shorter than that. But I guess how do you know? If you're just watching streams and YouTube videos, you're not actually seeing the full picture, but yeah. And I'm actually like not the shortest in my family, but I guess average, middle to average. I think out of so there's six brothers, six boys in the family altogether. I think I would be there's two that are definitely shorter than me. Another one that's probably give or take my height, might be a little taller than I am now. And then I guess it would be two or three that are taller than me, so all right. Here we go. We start with the ignoblest of hierarchies. This hand's interesting. We have double harmonic prodigy, but nothing to trigger at the moment. Scott Farkas, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, my little brother, he's the one that's like 7 foot and plays currently playing D1 basketball. So yeah, he got all the height. Ooh, into the triome. Interesting. Come on. Ugh, that's not a shaman. Well, play this, crack this. Get a Overgrow 2. Harmonic Protege. Boom. Wait. Why didn't that double trigger? Shouldn't that have double triggered? It should, right? Or am I missing something? That's a shaman. It's an ability. It's triggered. If an ability on a shaman or another wizard you control triggers, it triggers an additional time. Aw. Nah, opponent. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Killing our fun cards. Well, Copperline Gorge. Well, that does make our deck slightly worse, I would say. Harmonic Prodigy. Hit you for apparently 1, which should be 2. Opponent. Huh. Yeah, I guess like I said, I only played a couple games with the deck, so I guess I didn't find out that this interaction was not working correctly. I think we gotta try to save this. Lightning Bolt, probably better known as Blossoming Defense. Yeah, it definitely should happen twice. Collected Company would be a draw. Territorial Kavu. Opponent passes. Oh, the flood is on. The flood is on. Well, Judith. And this bug is actually a really big deal. Like, if the bug was not, yeah, this is actually a big deal. So like, if Prowess or if Exalted was double triggering, we'd be able to attack here with a Harmonic Prodigy. Since it's not, I guess we just have to stay on defense. Yeah, it's gonna be 4 damage here. Yeah, we actually, well, that might actually end up being a big deal. Well, get a tap land. Pass the turn. Well, I mean, we shouldn't have to trade. We should just be hitting our opponent for 4. If double Exalted was triggering properly. Oh, put it. I mean, I think at this point we probably just roll with it and be aware of it. The thing is, like, Ignoble Hierarch's really important to the deck as a ramp spell, so I don't think I would cut it anyway. The Exalted thing is an upside, and it is especially relevant at the moment, but, like, even if we restarted the league, I would get rid of the Ignoble Hierarch. Opponent. But I will, after we finish up, I'll probably file a bug report. I don't really care about getting refunded. Like, I don't know. If they give me a refund, fine, but it would be nice if they fixed it, because this is a deck that I kind of want to play for video sometime. Or do another stream on Manamorphose. Ooh, Manamorphose off Cascade's nice. Actually producing mana. Oh, this is sort of like the deck that we were kind of brewing between our matches. Our opponent's deck's right along there. Have you seen Prodigy work with any shaman? Yeah, the couple games I played with it, it definitely worked with Rage Forger. So I know it does work. I know it does work with at least some things, because it worked with Rage Forger the way it was supposed to. Mantis Rider. Opponent. Well, we gotta probably draw a Collected Company or else. Is this a general Rockerick deck, or are they just playing domain stuff? Opponent attacks. Alright, well, that one was not meant to be. On to game number 2. Been working on a Reanimator's on my to-do list. I haven't even started to work on it, but it is an archetype I want to play. Been working on Reanimator with the new cards. What do you think? I think that looks pretty sweet. I would say I'm not sure the point of Blightsteel. What is Blightsteel? Doesn't it shuffle back in? Huh. So I'm not sure about Blightsteel, because I don't think we have any instant speed removal. But Archon's great. Sarah's Emissary, I think is reasonable. I might go a little less Sarah Emissary, a little more Ashen Rider, and then I might try to add a little bit more just straight up removal, but I do like the idea a lot. Hemsuki, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you. Actually, do we just want to blow up lands? Maybe we're on the play. Maybe we just try to blow up lands. It seems like blowing up lands could really put our opponent off their game. Yeah, let's trim a bit and go on land destruction plan. All right, we get to play first, but no, I like it. I think it looks super fun. Ooh, okay. Well, we'll see how many bolts our opponent has, but this is potentially the protege dream here. So, I don't even know if we want a Flamekin yet. Let's Cavern on Shaman. I mean, Harmonic Prodigy into Burning Trees into Collecting Company is insane. It's so good. It's so good. Yeah, I'm sure they will fix it. And it seems like an easy one to fix. Like, they probably just, forgot Exalted, essentially. Well, land. Crack it. Get a Stomping Grounds. Untapped. Play a Harmonic Prodigy. Oh, wait. Yeah. The only awkward thing about Harmonic Prodigy in this deck is it is not itself a Shaman. It's a human wizard. So, yeah, we can't actually... Oh, they got the bolt. Oh, no bolt. Oh, this turn could be so sweet. If we double Burning Tree with Prodigy out, it's insane. It's so much mana. Oh, Sacred Foundry untapped. No. Opponent, hater of everything fun and good. Well, in that case, we will have to do it the less fun way. Burning Tree Emissary makes some mana. Burning Tree Emissary makes some... Oh, this turn was going to be so good. Burning Tree Emissary makes some mana. Ignoble Hierarch. Flamekin Harbin. Oh, that turn was going to be so good. We will tutor up a Rage Forger past the turn. All right, opponent. Please just die. Yes. First names at mtggoldfish.com is how you can email me, Krim, Richard, Tomer. Yeah, that is the easiest way to remember. Yeah. I mean, maybe it's better just to run out the Burning Trees. It's just, that turn is going to be so fun. I think it's fine. Opponent, Manamorphose. For some reason. I don't know about Manamorphose. Not a big Manamorphose fan. About it. Mantis Rider. Who's attacking? Sure. Well, I think it's Rage Forger time. Counters on the dorks. Hit ya. Ping ya. Pass the turd. Come on, land for Coco. Pote it. 7. Oh, they're going to cash in their Mantis Rider up to 14. Okay. Yeah. Oh, no, I think it is probably good in our opponent's deck. Such a weird card. It does nothing, but it does everything in so many decks. Like, it does nothing, but it's... there's a Scion. Oh my god, and another Scion. Well, Elvish Visionary. Draw a card. Go to combat. Attack. Ping you. Opponent blocks. Flamekin Harbinger. No tutoring. We want the land for Coco. We're playing Shaman at the moment. Bugged Shaman. Is this related to Caleb D's list, or did you your own brew? Oh, did Caleb? Well, so Shaman, I knew that Caleb played Shaman like a couple of years ago, and we also played Shaman a couple of years ago. I think it might have been a Mucha Brew or something influenced by Caleb's deck. So, I have not seen a Modern Horizons build of Shaman from Caleb, so it is my own brew. Although I'm sure it was somewhat influenced by his old build from like 2019 or whatever. We are not doing a very good job of finding this land, are we? Elvish Visionary, draw a card. Now we finally found it on turn 6. That might be too late, though. Opponent's got a pretty ridiculous board going. Ugh. I think if we could have Coco'd last turn or the turn before, we'd be in business. But as it is now, our opponent has a pretty insane board set up. So is Brainstorm the problem card, or is it Mystic's Mastery for Historic? I think that Brainstorm is the problematic card in Historic, because if you actually look at... Yeah. Too late. So our opponent had a removal spell to answer our Harmonic Prodigy. And then we just were stuck on 2 lands and 3 mana and could not cast this Coco for roughly an infinite number of turns. Opponent. I'm going to attack for 5 with the Kavu. So the reason why I think it's pretty clear that Brainstorm is a problem card is, if you look at the top decks, there is an extra turn deck, but there's also Jeskai Control, and there's also Is It Phoenix. So it's not so much like maybe the turn deck is like slightly ahead of the other Is It decks, but I think when it comes down to it, I think it is actually, jeez, well, opponent has not had any issues with spinning into things. Well, now we're finally hitting the land. So this is going to have to be the greatest collected company in the history of the world. So if we play this and attack with everything, we get in for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's not going to do it. Well, let's see if this better late than never Coco can save us. No. Well, no, definitely not. Yeah, alright. Well, ooh! Bugs and Mana Screw. Judith would have killed them last turn. I don't think it would have. Yeah, the old frame cards are super sweet. Just to be sure, Brain in a Jar checks the counter after resolving the activated ability, so we sack it before to not have any counters on it. So now I'm searching what the better plan is. Ooh, wait, what are we? Brain in the Jar. Wait, what deck are we talking about? Well, alright, we'll keep this. None of our exciting payoffs, but we got our random Eternal Witness. Evotion, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It doesn't, well, at a minimum, it doesn't double trigger Exalted as it should. So that's what we know for sure. We'll see. If it sticks on the battlefield for a turn or two, we will see if there are any more bugs that we find. But we know for sure it's not double triggering with Ignoble Hierarch. Wouldn't they have died if you took Judith and BT from Coco, played the second Judith, sacking the first, attacked with all, first strike blocks, trigger Judith for lethal? I might be missing something here. Oh, maybe? Did I miscount the amount of damage we have? I counted the damage for playing the Judith, and we were short, but maybe I'm the one missing something. Why not play Flamekin Harbinger here? Well, Flamekin Harbinger tutors up Rage Forger, but it puts it on the top of our deck. So if we don't have, boy, Manamorphose dot decks apparently. So if we don't actually have the ability to cast Rage Forger, or we don't want to draw a Rage Forger, we want to draw other cards, it's usually better to wait until we actually want to play the Rage Forger to do it, especially since it's just 1 mana. Opponent, Dragon's Rage Channeler number 2. Well, that's not great. That is a pretty fast clock. I got a crazy Bloodbraid Marauder Living End deck proof for Modern. Want to take a look? Yeah, let me see you fix style. That definitely looks spicy. How do you... Opponent still casting stuff. Creature, instant, mills a creature. I mean, if they just turn on these Dragon Rages, that is a ridiculously fast clock. Opponent hits us to 60. It goes to combat. How do you turn on Delirium for Mauler? That's a really sweet idea. The Dragons and Living End plan. Well, we're gonna block. Wow, opponent lets it go. Interesting. Well, play this, crack this. Get a mountain. Play Flamekin Harbinger. Tutor up Rage Forger. Now we will grab the Rage Forger. And then Elvish Visionary, draw a card. Pass the turn. Hey, what's up, Milos Rag? How are you? Good to see you, good to see you. Ooh, Serum Visions. Instant sorcery creature land. Alright. That is a turned on Dragon Rage Channeler. Yeah, so I think the Living Dragon idea is fun. I would be worried about turning on Delirium. And more Cascade would be good, but I don't know if there's actually a way to do that, because because you need a bunch of 2-mana stuff. So I don't think there's another potential backup Cascade spell. Opponent gets in there, hits us down to 12. 2 cards in hand at the moment. Passes. Well, land. Crack it. Ugh. Shock ourselves down to 9. Yes. Coco, give us some love. Ugh. Wow. Kind of a whiff, actually. Well, we will take Alvish Visionary, Ignoble Hierarch. Ugh. Well, that is not that is not what we're hoping to hit off of Galactic Company. That's for sure. Well, attack for 2. Pass the turn. Opponent goes to 15. Asmor was insane. We went 5-0, 10-0 pretty convincingly. Any new stuff from Panza from Modern Horizons 2? So there is the 5-drop dragon that blows up a land and gets cheaper against colorless lands. I think that has potential as a finisher for the deck. Otherwise, I don't think much. That's a main card that kind of stuck out to me as a potential Panza card. Opponent, Lightning Bolt. Oh, they just have a handful of burn. Lava Dart, Sax 2 Mountains. Alright. So opponent's just like a weird burn deck, I guess? Huh. Well, fair enough. I guess we'll bring in 2 Essence Wardens. Well, run it like... Well, Relic might be fine. Maybe we'll bring in 2 Relics. Run it and try it like that. Yeah, Asmor's insane. Do you think a modern variant of Canadian Thresh with Nimble Mongoose, Goyf, and Murktide Regent has a chance? Ooh, I mean, I think Murktide Regent can be good. So, Lava Dart seems pretty good against this deck, I would say. Well, Ignoble Hire, go. So I feel like Murktide Regent has a chance to be good. I think it's a little awkward that... Yeah. I don't know how the exiling of the graveyard... I don't know how the exiling of the graveyard would go with things like Nimble Mongoose and Tarmogoyf. So I don't know if those would all fit together in Modern. Maybe they would. But I do think that Murktide has a chance to do things. I think Ragavan's a really powerful card. I think it's going to be see play somewhere. I'm not actually convinced that it's going to be that good in Burn or like Prowess style decks. I kind of feel like in decks like Burn and Prowess, it is overshadowed by the other options. But in decks like Zoo, or maybe like a Delver Shell or something, in those style decks, I think it can actually be quite strong. Well, Rage Forger 1. Counters on things. Pass the turn. What do you got, opponent? Show us those bolts. Faithless Salvaging. Surprised how many people are playing Faithless Salvaging, even though... I don't know. This does not strike me as a playable card, but I guess with Faithless Looting Band, maybe you're just desperate. What is the god ability on Sword of the Realms? Wait. I think I'm confused by the question. What do you mean, what is the god ability? I guess, like, bouncing it back to your hand? Yeah, I've seen multiple decks that are playing Faithless Salvaging. Decks that care about the graveyard or care about spells, but I've seen 2 or 3 different people playing leagues that have been playing it. Do you think that Faithless Looting will ever be safe to unban in Modern? I would be surprised if Faithless Looting got unbanned in Modern. Alright, Dragon's Rage Channeler. About it. Faithless Salvaging. Sure. Mills of Faithless Salvaging. Discards an Arclight Phoenix. Gets it back. And, wow. Alright. Sure. Hits us a bit. Well, bad news is we got another Rage Forger for our opponent, which is going to be decent. Rage Forger. Counters on everything. So 3, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's no way they're going to 15 us. All right, attack with everything. Imagine this with Harmonic Prodigy on the battlefield. It's just game. It's just game over. We didn't draw Prodigy, but this is what Shaman can do thanks to Rage Forger. Ping ya, ping ya, ping ya. Opponent swiftly dying. I mean, they do have 6 points of damage on the battlefield. Maybe they can get back a whole bunch of arc lights or cancel a bunch of bolts. But opponents, I mean, they're down to 2 if they don't block here. 2. Opponent takes it to 2. All right. Your go, opponent. What about a deck with Arclight and Asmor? Yeah. I mean, it seems... Maybe. The challenging part, I think, would be having enough spells for Arclight, but maybe... I would have to start building it and see what it actually looked like, but I could see that. They both care about discarding. Arclight wants to be in the graveyard. Asmor wants you to discard something. So if you can find the right mixture of spells, I think if you had, like, Faithless Looting, it would be really good. I think with Faithless Looting, it would be really good. Without Faithless Looting, are there enough, like, discard / cheap spells to trigger both? That would be the question. Ooh, yeah, let me see Enchantress. I have an Enchantress list that I've been... Okay, opponent randomly mills an Arclight. And has another Manamorphose. Mills a land, draws a card. And chart a course. Pre-combat. Oh, please just die, opponent. Please just die. Discards a Lava Dart, which is a free point of damage. Or mills a Lava Dart. About it. What do you think of the historic top 8 being all blue-red decks? I think Brainstorm's got to get banned. I think so. Here's my historic watch list. Brainstorm, I think, is probably going to get banned in the next couple of weeks. I think Brainstorm's just... It's one of those cards that when you put it in the format, it was a card that you're like, oh, I don't know, but we'll give it a shot. So I would not be surprised if Brainstorm got banned soon. After that is where it becomes interesting, because then you have Faithless Looting, which I think in a lot of decks, I was shocked. I was looking at the decks. Let me pull up these deck lists. Like, it was actually kind of surprising me how some of the decks were not playing Faithless Looting, even though it seemed like an obvious card for the deck. Like some of the Mizzix Mastery turns deck, like this deck. The Mizzix Mastery turn deck, playing Mizzix Mastery, reanimating Magma Opus Time Warp. They're not even playing Faithless Looting. Just, nah. No faithless looting. I would assume if you ban Brainstorm, that you would just easily slot faithless looting into the Brainstorm slot, and maybe it's like not quite as good, but I think it's got to be pretty close. So I feel like they probably both have to go. Like, I think that you start with let me pull up the enchantment list, Jacob. I think you start with Brainstorm being banned, and then the next group opponent scoops it up after trying their best to get through that. So you start with Brainstorm, you ban Brainstorm, then you have Faithful Suiting, you have Mystic's Mastery. Those would be the next tier of cards that I could see being potentially being too good, and then you have like Memory Lapse, Time Warp, which I think would be the like, I don't know, low tier of cards that would be worth keeping an eye on, but I don't think they are like close to being banned. I would say that Brainstorm's a card that I wouldn't be surprised if it got banned. Last place, Tommy. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, Essence Ward's just gonna die. Die. Yeah, maybe Essence Ward's not a good sideboard option just because the decks that it's good against are decks that are playing Lava Darts, but it's not good against them because they're playing Lava Darts. I actually don't think that. I don't want all the archives banned. I think that Brainstorm is gonna have to be banned. I mean, Brainstorm is kind of dominating. I mean, so the other argument is like maybe it's fine. Like, so what do you? It depends on what you want. It depends on what you want the historic format to be about, really. Like, Brainstorm's a format where 75% of decks are Brainstorm decks, or Legacy is a format where 75% of decks are Brainstorm decks, and Legacy is a enjoyable, fun format. So I guess you could go that direction with historic, and it would just be like, you just got to play blue to compete, basically. But the meta could be, Phoenix against Jeskai control or turns versus Dimir control or Grixis control. I don't know if that would be how most players would enjoy historic, but that is an option. It works for Legacy. Desad for the second month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Opponent cracks a Scalding Tarn. Yeah, Banchantress looks fun. Solitary Confinement's definitely a big new addition to the deck, for sure. Yeah, I was working on opponent has a Lightning Bolt. Oh boy. The great mana screw has begun. Well, we did keep a one-lander, so I guess we can't complain too much. Ooh, Siege Rhino and Land Destruction? That does sound sweet, Halfling. Boat it. Polluted Delta cracks it. Grief Ephemerates. That is a pretty strong synergy. Opponent, Manamorphose. Free spells for days Oh, opponent. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's the other thing. I think that's the thing that drives me crazy with how they... Oh, boy. Oh... What do we do? We gotta hit our lads. We gotta hit our lands when it comes down to it. Oh, no. One land, one keep, ultimate backfire. About it, untaps. Yeah, I mean, you don't gotta convince me, I heard Reddit. I think Brainstorm should be banned, but other people disagree. I mean, my I guess it's just we talked about it a little bit earlier, but I think it's a philosophy thing too to some extent where I I am pretty okay with things being quickly slash aggressively banned. I actually like that. I think that's better than not having changes. So I tend to err on the side of just ban it. Just ban it. It'll be worth it. Now we're hitting our lands now. Opponent cracks. Steam vents tapped. And we'll go attacking. Hit ya. Okay, Coco's in hand. Harmonic Prodigy potentially in hand. There's a chance that we could do spectacular things. This could be everything finally coming together about it. Hardcast Arclight Phoenix. That is acceptable. Goes to combat. Oh, we're going to get down Harmonic Prodigy. We're going to get it down. About it. Hits us. Sure. I think we're going to take the turn off for Harmonic Prodigy. I think. Oh my god, Burning Tree Emissary. Just kidding. We get to do it all. Okay. Land. Oh, it's going to be sweet. Land, crack it. Harmonic Prodigy power finally. Grab a mountain. Oh, this turn's sweet. So we get to play Harmonic Prodigy to double trigger our Shaman. Burning Tree Emissary double triggers. That's going to get us 4 mana. Trigger. That 4 mana lets us cast Collected Company. Burning Tree Emissary, and Flamekin Harbinger. Okay. Flamekin Harbinger. Tutor up a Rage Forger. Make a bit more mana. Collected Company number 2. Keep it going. Rage Forger and Harmonic Prodigy. Yeah, let's go with that. 3 triggers. Grow the Dorks. Go to combat. Attack you. There we go. That's what the deck can do. Like, those are the explosive, awesome, amazing things that Harmonic Prodigy can do. That's finally the example. Like, that is it. That is the explosiveness, the absurdity, the insanity. Whew. I mean, we made what? 8 extra mana? Chained together our entire handful of spells? Like, that was absurd. That was an absurd turn. All fueled by Harmonic Prodigy. Opponent pigged. 2 and dead. And that is exactly what the deck can do. Oh, I almost don't know. I don't know if I want to play another game. It's never going to be as good as that. I think that's the top. I think I'd probably go. I mean, I got to go and upload the podcast anyway, so we're not going to complete the league. So that might be it. That might be where we call it a day. Is go upload the podcast on turn 5. Look at that turd. Harmonic Prodigy, double Burning Tree to make mana for double Coco, for another Harmonic Prodigy, for a triple Rage Forger to win the game on the spot. Oh. Wow, that was so good. Do you think MHQ is going to stick around 300? I would expect boxes to be 250 to 300. I think the prices of singles are going to drop significantly, though. So I'm sure we'll do some more shamaning at some point in the future. I'm still working out the kinks in the deck, but you saw there at the end the explosive potential of what the deck can do. But it's Monday. Monday streams, they are back finally. But that also means it is podcast day. So I think we're going to find someone amazing to raid. Who are we raiding on this wonderful day? So find someone to raid. I'm gonna go upload the podcast, which you should definitely check out. Who's playing Modern? Someone's got to be playing Modern. Aspiring Spike. I think Aspiring Spike's playing Modern. Let's give Spike a raid. Scissor Sisters is a deck I'm working on. It's not done yet, but it's a potential budget deck, taking advantage of Rise and Shine to go along with Ensoul Artifact. But on that note, everyone, that's going to bring us to the end of our stream for today. I'm going to scare you off, upload the podcast. Good news is, next stream... Oh, Spike's just finishing up? All right. We will find someone else playing Modern to raid. I don't know who this is, but we'll give them a raid. But we'll be back tomorrow, 24 hours from now, 21 hours from now, 2 o'clock Eastern time, to have some more fun playing stuff in Modern. We got the 5-0 today. Maybe we can do it tomorrow as well. In the meantime, you can check out Squirrel Twin on the YouTube. You can check out the replay for all the old streams. One more reminder that our sponsor tonight is Card Kingdom. And if you need some magical cards from Modern Horizons or elsewhere, you can get them at cardkingdom.com. Even get a free Scoop Soldier sticker. And thank you to nobody. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big Scoop cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Most importantly, thank you to all of you for hanging out. This was a super fun stream. I hope you all enjoyed it. We'll do it again tomorrow and have a blast. So thank you so much, everyone. Seriously, I appreciate you a ton. Have a great Monday evening. And yeah, see you tomorrow afternoon to do it again. Until then, have a great night, and I will talk to you soon.
Wouldn't have the actual factual regen, obviously. Whoa, MTG Goldfish, running with a party of 749. MTG Goldfish, thank you so much. Welcome, everybody. How's it going? We're playing some Modern Horizons 2 draft. How is it going? We got a pretty sweet tokeny 5-colorish deck. And yeah, we're excited to start it.